Good evening, Cast Family. I'm Allison, and today I'm here with,
Mrs. Fletcher.
and we're here to ask her some questions, get to know her and what she does in the school. So the first question I have for you, Miss Fletcher,
Yes.
is can you tell me about yourself and what is your occupation? Why did you choose that field?
I always love answering that question because my dad was a teacher and educator and football coach my whole entire life. And I was fortunate enough to see the impact that he made on his students' lives. He's had students come back like 40 years after he taught them.
That's so
and
sweet.
yeah, I mean, one traveled all the way from Florida and went to St. Louis, jumped in a car, drove all the way to Maryville, Missouri, where my parents live, and showed up just to tell my dad what an impact he'd made on his life, like
That's
40
beautiful.
years later. And so I always thought if I could make even, like a fraction of that impact on kids, that's always what I wanted to do. So, and here I am 25 years later after fulfilling that dream, and am just fortunate enough to be here in Cass because I was kind of searching for a place where I really felt like I was making an impact. Some of the other schools that I'd been at, it became more of a job than something that I loved doing. And when I came here, it changed my whole outlook. So,
That's beautiful.
yeah, so you guys are fantastic.
And I wanted
love
to let you know that you are really inspiring us and helping us in so many ways. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
The second question I have for you today is can you tell me about FAFSA night and how was it?
You know what? It sounds silly, but I love FAFSA night because it is one of those nights where we get to encourage students to fill out a form that's going to change like their whole entire lives. So if people don't know what FAFSA is, it's the financial aid form that all colleges require you to fill out. And it provides financial assistance when you need to go to college. A lot of people feel like they're not going to get any money for college, and I'm like, until you fill out that FAFSA, you're not going to know. And a lot of people get like almost the majority of their college paid for, especially if it's a college that's like local or a community college or something like that. So for me, it's always fun to see students put down which colleges they're thinking about, and sometimes even reaching like far out, like maybe I want to go to school in California or someplace, and putting that on there and then being able to actually succeed and maybe going there because they got enough financial aid to go. So one of those things that you learn about, you're going to have to fill out every year if you plan on attending a university, but one of those things that's exciting because it's that first step really in going to college. So it's always fun for me. So last night went really well.
So guys, please, if you're a senior, and for the kids who's going to be senior next year, the years after that, in a few years, please fill out FAFSA so you can be able to go to the colleges that you desire to go to.
Absolutely.
And remember what she said, because she's giving y'all tips. The second question I have for you today, well, the third, sorry.
You're good.
Is what is a message you have for seniors since graduation is coming up?
Even though it's been a really long time since I graduated high school, I still remember that feeling of being a freshman and thinking, oh my gosh, I have all the time in the world to get everything accomplished. And then you get down to that senior year and it's like, oh my gosh, like it's coming up really fast and I need to do all of this stuff. Don't procrastinate. I mean, that's one of the things I'm like, have a plan. Make sure, like, if you're doing credit recovery classes, that you're working in those because it's real easy to put things off and think that you have like this bunches of time to get it done. And then you realize at the very end, like you waited too long and you really don't have that time. You want to enjoy your senior year.
Yes.
So that's why I'm like, don't put things off. Do them as they come up so that you can really enjoy it. And it's the last year you're ever going to have in high school. So like make the most out of every single moment and just enjoy, because it's your last year of really kind of being being able to have teachers kind of lead you and guide you and that kind of thing. Not saying that that doesn't happen in college, but it just doesn't happen as much. And so, and a lot of the friendships that you build in high school, you'll have like throughout your whole entire life. So just treasure the moments that you have, but don't procrastinate. Make sure you're getting your things done and on time.
That was beautiful. I love that.
Thank you.
And guys, please listen, for real. Do not procrastinate. You have to be on your stuff, especially if you plan on graduating on time. Do not wait, especially since you're a senior and thinking that this is going to be over. You have to turn the stuff that you need in so you can be able to graduate on time. So please listen to Miss Fletcher and take notes, for real.
Yes.
The next question I have for you today is, I heard about you guys going on college field trips. Are there any more coming up, or is that it for the year?
No, actually, that's a really good question. We did the 2 senior field trips. We went to Kansas City, Kansas Community College. We also went to MCC's Penn Valley campus and their trade school campus, which was amazing, actually. So I had not been to their new facilities, MCC's. Guys, they are so amazing and have so many opportunities for students to take part in, and you can make like lots of money coming out of those programs. So please make sure you're investigating those. During next semester, I want to try and get a few more juniors involved in our trips, and so we'll offer a couple more college visits, probably local, but still offer that opportunity for our juniors, because I always like our juniors to be able to see what's out there as well and start getting an idea of which college that they maybe like to attend.
That would be so sweet. Yeah. Especially since seniors and juniors coming together, that would be fun.
Absolutely.
I love that. As a senior myself, what is the process for the portfolios?
That is a great question, too, because this is the first year we have decided to put together senior portfolios as part of our graduation requirement. The whole reasoning behind that is that last year, our new theme was Decide, Commit, Succeed. We wanted to ensure that every senior who graduated had some type of a post-secondary or trade school or job or something like that when they left. So we didn't want anybody just sitting home and not having that opportunity to either make money or, further education, that kind of thing. And too many students slip through the cracks and just have no idea what they want to do. And this is the one time where we can really help you guys decide and investigate like what your passions are and get you maybe to that finish line of finding a college, a job, whatever. And so part of that portfolio idea was not only showcasing the abilities that you guys have, because you are great. We are practicing interviewing, which you guys have done fantastic with.
Thank you.
You're welcome. They have been great. We are doing resumes. We're doing cover letters. We are doing, at the end of it, we're going to do some personal information statements about what you want to do with your life and where you see yourself going and that kind of thing. And we wanted all of that to showcase for our students when they go out and they meet with employers or they meet with colleges, like the fantastic skills that they have and that they can actually show when they go into an interview or to a college interview. So we just felt like that portfolio was a way that students could learn more about the employment process, but also be able to showcase themselves and show what fantastic students we have at Cass.
Oh, that's beautiful. Guys, please fill out portfolios. Sorry, y'all. Please watch your portfolios. They're really important. Do not pass them by. Like, take it serious. Take your senior year serious. Everything that they're going to give you and everything that they're trying to put forth towards you, it's for a reason. It's not just for you to just be doing stuff. Take it serious, because this is what's going to create your future, lead you to success, and get you some money. So
absolutely,
take it serious. And the last question I have for you today is, what's one thing you wish you could have told your younger self about the world and leaving high school for senior year?
That is such a great question, because I remember in high school, it seems kind of silly to think because of the way that I am now, but I was really shy and not really secure in who I was when I was in high school. And I would tell, especially young ladies, because of me being a young lady at the time, have that confidence in yourself. Don't be afraid to say the strengths that you have and that you're secure in who you are. That doesn't make you boastful. That makes you like a really impressive person. So I would tell my younger self to like step out in faith a little bit more and like be challenged, and even if it's a failure, it's like learning something. So not to be afraid of failure, because that can be a really great learning process as well. I would also say, now that I've gotten to travel a little bit, because my husband's was born and raised overseas, that if you get the chance to travel, do so. A lot of colleges, when you go to college, have study abroad programs like we have talked about, and take the opportunity, like especially when you're young, before you start having kids and families and that kind of thing, because it is such an awesome experience to see other parts of the world and see how other people live in different cultures and food and that kind of thing. So I think those are the two things that I would have told my younger self.
That's beautiful. I love this. Thank you so much for being
so
here with
welcome.
me today and educating us students on what to do, what steps to take, and how to be educated in what you're doing. I loved having you today. Thank you so much. And have a good day, Miss Fletcher.
You too.